Hello, it's Tuesday. Time for another video of Mike yammering on and on and on. Today I'm going to talk about my love of comic books. Hooray! Specifically, though, I like the capes. I like Marvel. Make mine Marvel. Meg's more into the independent stuff, the kind of weirder, off-kilter stuff, like, what's that one? Wormwood? Crap like that. I like superheroes. Bright, shiny, happy, fun. Not always happy. A lot of people die. Like Gwen Stacy. Spoilers! From 35 years. I think after an event happens like 30 years ago, you're okay with mentioning it out loud. And I've just always kind of been into Marvel comics. Liked Spider-Man when I was little. Really liked the Incredible Hulk. Always been a big fan of him. Captain America. Wasn't a huge fan when I was little. I liked him. I've come to appreciate him more and more the older I get. I like the unchangedness of the character. He's always kind of represented the current state of America. Getting political. He's, truth, justice, and the American way. And he has a big shield that never, ever gets broken. That's a little telling. You know what I'm saying? Mostly the villains really interest me. That probably says something about me personally. Thanos being my favorite. Oh my god, he was at the end of the Avengers! When I saw this movie with Meg, it was pretty much me fangirling over Thanos at the end of the movie. Just his little purple scroll-like chin was enough to make me go, ah! DC... I also appreciate DC. It has a bit of a different tone, whereas Marvel's like, the good guys are always going to win. Yeah, kind of interesting. We got into DC Comics a long time ago when we went to the library of all places. Hey kids, go to the library. You can get them to get you comic books for free, as long as you bring them back on time and they don't charge you. What we did is, we were poor, which is a good time to go to the library. And I found out that someone before me, had been like, hey, I like comic books. So they got a whole bunch of these really old DC titles, and we just started getting them and going through them, reading these old graphic novels, all the old storylines, getting familiar with them, which was something that was really cool because I didn't really have a lot of background knowledge of DC characters, like the Justice League and all the major events that they went through. So it was a good way to get acclimatized to that. In my adult life, I've bought a lot of Marvel books, a lot of New Avengers is one that I'm big into, and there's been, what else do I like? Oh, I'm trying to look at the book stand over here to see.
Ultimates?
Like the Ultimates was kind of an interesting idea. It was like a relaunch, a 0 point for a lot of things. Spider-Man was younger. They started it with the Ultimates, which was the Avengers rebooted, more of a nowadays kind of thing. Really neat idea. The characters were all a little bit different. Tried to make it more realistic, if that makes sense. What the current stream of Marvel movies did was pull a lot from that, especially from the Ultimates and from Spider-Man and stuff like that. So they've been a really good influence, but not a lot of people got that hardcore into them. One of the really good ones that I liked was, what is it, 1504, 1604?
1602.
1602. Remember that number. It's basically the Marvel Universe if it happened in 1602. Kind of neat stuff. So you've got, again, everybody's set in like Victorian times. That's actually a really good book. You should go out and check it out. Yeah, it's by Neil Gaiman. Awesome. Definitely worth a read. Very cool. Very good art style in there. There's a good rendition of Thor. Mighty is my Mjolnir. You have to read it in like a Swedish chef voice or it doesn't make any sense. I like to smash with the hammer, the borky bork bork bork. So that's pretty much the end of my rambling for today. Thank you for listening. This is a logical stopping point.